Hello everybody. A quick insert edit here. I just wanted to say I just watched the video I just shot, which you're about to watch, and holy cow, I look so tired and I'm sleepless kind of. I've been sick. I'm breathing through a stuffy nose all the time. I'm so sorry for all that, but I hope the video, or I hope my blabbing has some value to everybody. I'll try to clean up and do better in the future. Thanks. Enjoy the show. Okay, hey, what's up everybody? Long time no see. I've been quiet in the Discord and I've been kind of MIA, and apologies for that. I've just been building. I've just been focused. I'm not caught up on messages. I will get caught up, and I'll be more of a fixture by doing videos just like this. So I'm planning on doing like talking head videos on a kind of regular basis, like maybe every couple of days. If there's nothing to talk about, I'm going to be talking about what's happening in the landscape, and like just to touch in, even if I'm not active with messages, I'll be active through these videos and answering questions too. So let's start. This is the first of the HIROS updates, and there's a lot to talk about. So I think this is going to be more like an overview video, and what I'll do is I'll keep doing like deep dives on certain topics after this one, right? So first item I want to mention to everybody is thanks for being patient. Those who aren't patient, I get you, I feel you, I understand. I haven't been probably instilling too much confidence as the founder that like this project started out as, but all the same intentions are here, and I just been in the background building. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and I hope you all won't hold it against me too much once things start dropping and once some bags start accumulating. So here we go. So updates. Sorry, I got notes in front of me and I'm going out of order. So basically, there's I keep mentioning that I've got some stuff done as part of a campaign, but I want to do the whole campaign as like back-to-back releases. So I got a couple of videos that are basically like commercials. I got Augies, built a specialty LoRa just for Augies. So HIROS has its own LoRas, if you know what that means. I won't go into it here, but the whole Gen AI tool is really quite custom to HIROS, Augies, the hackers that come with them, which I haven't talked much about, just a little bit. It's pretty exciting, and it's all built. The main thing is that I've been saving it all so that we could do this kind of concerted, like weekly drop kind of effort, so that essentially when we come on, we're going to come on strong, and it's going to be like this continuous wave. So I've been saving stuff to release, and it's going to make for a more meaningful campaign. All right, so next item is I've been working on agents like crazy. I'm super bullish on agents. I'm timing everything around that related, like to be related to the HIROS campaign. So when I start dropping all the stuff for public viewing, it's also going to come with the announcement and the agentic work. So what does it mean? It means that I got agents working, and I posted some conversations with specific HIROS personas a while back. It's working really well. I got multi-language sorted out, and been holding on to that too, because there's a bigger picture for agents. I don't want them to just be fun characters to talk to and get the lore before game time. It's more like they're going to have a lot of utility. They're going to have wallets. They're going to have an ability to be autonomous 24/7 trading. But I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. Let me just say that agents are coming, and it's almost like a whole separate product, but HIROS holders each get this autonomous agent with a wallet. So leading into item number 3, that is my work with Benny from Track, Tap, Pipe. So, I got to be kind of friendly with that ecosystem. I know personally since my trip to Amsterdam, I know a lot of the guys who are involved, and everybody's really really lovely. They're just really warm, really helpful, very welcoming. And Benny especially, I'm the first to say, dude is a force to be reckoned with. He's not only genius level, I think he's also I don't know if the man sleeps, So I'm really pretty psyched to be working with him directly. And what we're working on is API endpoints that are only meant for agents, not for human consumption, I guess you could say, that are meant for agents. And we're going to have basically the full abilities of the Tap wallet and the swap. I mean, Taparoo is the swap, but some of those swapping features are going to be built into this agentic wallet. So it's going to support all of the different kinds of BTC wallets. So ordinals are built in, of course. And we're talking about being able to do swaps without bridging. We're talking about having a pool on Taparoo for this, so there's liquidity there. But basically what it means is Benny is helping for these agents each to have a wallet. And the connective tissue is this. There's an ordinal, your hero. There's an agent attached to that hero. And then there's a wallet attached to that agent. So you're able to basically fund those wallets and defund them and let them go out to do 24/7 work. And I'll get a little more into that in another video that's just dedicated to the agent discussion. All right. So there's kind of a bigger vision with the agents too, because in 2025, agents they're going to be everywhere. They're blowing up. And what I'll mention in that deeper dive is AI models are kind of plateauing in their capability, and the superpower exists in specialized agents working together to get the most out of what you can do with a model and what you can do by scraping news and what you could do by watching charts. So you put all these things together and you end up with a really capable kind of little team that's working for you, right? I want to launch them on Launchpunks so that there is some money coming in for the liquidity pool that would be part of our swap, or not our swap, but the swap we use inside of our own private kind of agent army wallet, right? And so launching on Launchpunks, which is a new launch pad in the Tap ecosystem, it's got good momentum. It's got good kind of energy publicly. Eyes are on it. So I think it's a good way to go. And we're still working out the details of how many agents to sell ordinals for and that kind of thing. I'm thinking 21,000 as kind of just a nod to Bitcoin's 21 million, but I'm not going to release 21 million agents, right? So 21,000 seems like a good number for us to have an army that we can have go out and do work for us collectively, right? But that 21,000 does not include the 4,032 HIROS. Each one gets an agent. So if you hold 1, if you hold 5, if you hold 10, you're going to get that many agents just drop to you automatically. They will be activated at some point. And let me see my notes. Okay, so yeah, I mentioned 21,000. It's in AI terminology that's known as a swarm. A swarm, I called it an army, but yeah, a swarm is basically a bunch of specialized agents that can talk to each other and work together. And usually when people talk about swarms, they talk about 5 or 6 specialized personas that are working together. We're talking about 25,032 in total. So it's potentially going to be crazy. Again, I'll get into that in another video. So looking back at my notes, the default prompt, you could think of it as go make me money. If that was a prompt that you could give ChatGPT and have it work, like that's what this is basically going to be. And I guess I should mention what an agent is. I should have started with this, and what it's not. So you may have all heard of trading bots, and a bot just does what you programmatically tell it. So when you do like a limit order on an exchange, you could think of that as a bot. You could also think of external software that executes on trades as a bot, but still, they only do what's programmatically built in. What an agent is capable of doing is it can act like a bot for sure, but it can also keep an eye on specific influencers, the news, green and red candles from charts from multiple places for potential arbitrage opportunities. Like the agent can be told to watch all this stuff and react to all this stuff, and you could give it kind of a sense of gravity of like how much it should lean into some news. So that's just the tip of the iceberg. We'll get into that more later, but that's what we're doing with agents. That's how we're using agents, and that's how the agents will make you your bags like on a just 24/7, just constantly working. I want to black box them at first so we could like prove and disprove some of our own assumptions. We have some ideas of how like trading can be safe and have small high frequency trading earnings, but the bigger swings, like I don't want to lose money from the pool. So what we'll do is we'll do the safe stuff for a while. The idea is to accumulate that pool and take bigger swings when there's a surplus, and that's the whole goal of this, right? And then the surplus is basically realized in all of your wallets or your agent's wallets, proportional to how much you funded your wallet. So, it's all proportional, and it all scales together. So let's see. I mentioned I'm going to do more of these talking heads, these talking head videos. I'll just keep them coming. I think this is easier for me to like just blabber on, blah blah, and this is like easier than actually changing tracks and touching in on the Discord and being like, sorry guys, each time. So I think, unfortunately, this is a one-way conversation here, but dropping these often, I think will keep everybody more in touch with the work that's going on behind the scenes. And I hope that works out for everybody. So let's see. These dives I think are going to be good for any level of person that's coming up. So the upcoming videos, they'll be good for the lowly speculator and the lowly dev. So I think anybody could get down. I'll go deep on some and I'll go light on others. But there's value here in what we're cooking up, and it's going to be a big 2025, I believe. There's the release of the RTX 5090 coming in Q1, Q2 if there's delays. The work on the D-pin has been going great, so that won't be realized until the new GPUs are out, really. And that's outside money is helping get that built so that it can be built fast. And I'm looking at 6 months. And the D-pin offers a lot. It offers a kind of security to agent wallets that don't exist if this is all in the cloud. Anyway, that's a rabbit hole. I digress. Let me get back to the overview. So that kind of covers it, though. I think that's really I don't know if that really does a good job of setting the expectations, but I will say that Augie's some marketing campaign, activating a couple of people that I really like on crypto Twitter, but I felt it was too early to activate them. Like, I think we're going to be at that point where we could really wrangle a team soon, and all these things are going to drop back to back to back. We're going to have the Launchpunks launch, which coincides with the work I'm doing with tap and with Benny on the wallets. And the D-pin is like really important in securing everything. It's almost like there's a bunch of stuff that we can do that we probably couldn't do securely if it wasn't for having a decentralized hardware element. So it all plugs together, and that's part of why it's taking longer than expected to activate, right? But it's happening. And now that we're going into the holidays, I feel like I'll get everything together, put the polish on everything, and so we're talking about timing of like January, to get all the excitement, get all the buzz going, and as I mentioned in the past too, that comes with sweeping the floor with successes. The project will sweep its own floor and use those inscriptions for a future use case. The effect will be, it's not wash trading because I'm never going to resell those. The effect is basically that we raise the floor and support each of the efforts that we're doing in 2025, essentially. So yeah, I rambled a lot. Sorry, I took notes, but I didn't even stick to them. I just kept talking. Maybe I'll get better at public speaking. Maybe I won't. But yeah, expect more in the coming days. Thanks all. Peace.